Younger women do this when hitting on older men. You think you figured out. Women think again. Younger women don't play by the same rules as the ones you've been used to. It's subtle, it's secretive. And honestly, you're probably missing it when younger women are attracted to older men. It's not just about looks, it's something deeper. You'll be shocked by the signs they give because trust me, they don't want you to know, ready to see how they really behave. Let's dive in. Welcome to EMA, the place where high V value men come to get inspired to level up their style, own their love life, and take charge of their relationships. Number one, they tease about your age, but in a flirtatious way. When a younger woman teases you about your age, it's not a jab, it's a subtle flirtatious signal. It's her way of showing interest, but she doesn't want to make it too obvious. Think about it. If she's playfully commenting on how mature or wise you are, it's not a criticism. She's pointing out that there's something intriguing about your experience. She's saying, I like what you bring to the table, but doing it in a way that feels light-hearted and fun. Here's where men often miss the mark. They take it too seriously. They might get defensive or brush off the comment, thinking it's an insult. Instead of leaning into it, they try to hide behind humor or act like they didn't hear it. But that's exactly the wrong approach. You see, she's testing the waters, trying to see if you're confident enough to handle a playful jab if you back away from it. It signals that you're not sure of yourself. So what's the right way to respond? Play along. Laugh it off with a smile and say something like, I like to think of myself as vintage, like a good bottle of wine. That's the response that says, I'm comfortable with myself and not afraid to have fun with this. It's all about confidence. When you show that you can take the teasing in stride, you're demonstrating a sense of self-assurance that women find incredibly attractive. The real power of this interaction isn't just in showing that you're fun, it's in how it lets you stand out from the crowd. Younger women often find themselves drawn to the self. A short, mature man who doesn't take himself too seriously. It's a breath of fresh air compared to the over-earnest, often insecure younger guys who are still figuring themselves out. Key takeaway. Teasing about your age is not a criticism, it's a form of flirtation. Embrace it, laugh along and show her you're comfortable with yourself. That confidence paired with humor is the key to building attraction in these subtle moments. Number two, they ask for advice as a way to get closer. When a younger woman asks for your advice, don't just assume it's about the topic at hand, whether it's career tips, relationship guidance, or a simple question about life. The truth is, she's more interested in you than the actual answer. This is a classic move. And if you're not careful, you might miss it entirely when they ask for advice. It's not just about seeking knowledge, it's their way of finding an excuse to spend more time with you, to connect with you on a deeper level. What most men get wrong here is that they focus too much on giving a perfect answer. They think, I need to show I'm knowledgeable and capable. But here's the secret. While offering valuable advice is important, the way you engage in the conversation matters more. If you jump straight into lecture mode or respond with, well, here's how you fix that, you're missing the point. It can come off as patronizing or too impersonal, the better way. Instead of jumping into fix-it mode, start by showing genuine curiosity about why they're asking. For instance, that's an interesting question. What made you think of that? This opens the door for a deeper conversation. It shows you're not just some source of wisdom, but someone who values their perspective too. It's a more collaborative approach, and it positions you as someone who listens, not just advises. The most attractive thing you can do here is to make her feel heard, to make the conversation about mutual respect and shared insights. Now, this approach doesn't just help build attraction, it also reinforces your own value in the conversation. When you give advice with care and consideration, you're showing that you're not just focused on the end result, but on the relationship and the respect you share. It's an understated but powerful way of drawing her closer to you. And let's face it, everyone wants to feel heard, especially in today's world where it's easy to be overlooked. Key takeaway: when a younger woman asks for advice, see it as an opportunity to connect, not just to provide an answer. Engage with her, thoughtfully ask about her perspective, and listen deeply. This builds a bond that goes beyond just giving advice. It builds mutual respect and understanding. Number 3, they mimic your body language unconsciously. One of the most fascinating signs that a younger woman is attracted to you is when she starts mimicking your body language. It's subtle, often unconscious, but it's one of the clearest signs that she feels a connection with you. Think about it: when someone mirrors your actions, whether it's crossing their arms when you do leaning in, when you lean in, or even subtly matching your gestures as you talk, they're telling you without words, I like you, I'm in tune with you. Now, many men overlook this, not realizing it's a powerful cue of attraction. In fact, some men might even feel uncomfortable when someone mimics their actions and dismiss it. But the truth is, this mirroring is a biological response. It's the subconscious mind's way of bonding and syncing up with someone they feel comfortable with. So when she mirrors you, it's her body's way of saying, I want to be closer to you, I trust you. The biggest mistake men make here, they don't recognize the significance. Instead of embracing this connection, they assume it's accidental or irrelevant, but it's not. When you notice it happening, don't ignore it, acknowledge it. You can even subtly mirror her back to deepen the connection. This doesn't mean copying everything she does, but if she lean forward slightly too. If she crosses her arms, you might mirror her by doing the same. Then breaking the pattern with an open gesture to draw her closer. Why does this work? When you mirror back her body language, it reinforces the bond and makes her feel more at ease. It's a non-verbal way to show her that you're in sync, and this sense of harmony leads to deeper attraction. But remember, don't overdo it. Subtlety is key. The more natural it feels, the more effective it will be. Key takeaway: pay attention to how she mirrors you. This unconscious behavior is a powerful indicator of attraction. Don't just notice it, engage with it by mirroring her subtly in return, and you'll strengthen the connection without saying a word. Number 4, they compliment you without directly saying, I like you. You'll notice it. A younger woman might drop a compliment about your confidence, your sense of style, or how you carry yourself. It's not as overt as I like you, but it's still her way of signaling interest. For example, she might say, you always know what to say in any situation. Or, I admire how you stay so calm and collected. These compliments aren't about your physical appearance, they're about your character, your confidence, and the way you navigate life. It's her way of saying, I find you intriguing and I want to get closer to you, without making things too obvious. Here's where many men go wrong. They brush off these compliments. Maybe they laugh it off or don't take it seriously. But let me tell you, this is one of the most powerful signs of attraction. She's not just complimenting you out of politeness. She's showing respect, admiration, and yes, interest. The problem is that men often don't recognize the significance and fail to respond with the appreciation these compliments deserve. What should you do? Instead, accept the compliment with confidence and gratitude, but don't stop there. Turn it into an opportunity for connection. For example, when she says, you're really good at handling tough situations, you can respond with, I've had to learn a lot over the years, but I appreciate you noticing. This response doesn't just accept the compliment, it invites her to know more about you. It turns the compliment into a conversation that deepens the bond. Now you might be wondering, what's the real value? in acknowledging these compliments? Well, first of all, it shows that you're aware of how she sees you and that you value her opinion. But even more importantly, it lets her see that you're secure and self-assured. You're not fishing for compliments, but you're also not brushing them aside. It's a subtle yet powerful way to keep the connection growing. Key takeaway: compliments from a younger woman aren't just surface level niceties. They're ways for her to show interest, accept them graciously, and turn them into an opportunity to deepen your connection. Recognize that when she compliments your character or confidence, it's often a sign of deeper attraction. Number 5, they subtly touch you arm, shoulder, or hand. It's one of those small fleeting moments that can easily be overlooked. But when a younger woman subtly touches your arm, shoulder, or hand, it's a powerful signal of interest. These touches aren't accidents, they're calculated, and they're usually her way of creating a deeper, more intimate connection without crossing any boundaries, whether it's a brief touch when she's laughing at something you said, or a casual brush of your arm when you're talking. These small gestures are her way of letting you know she's attracted to you. Here's the mistake most men make. They either completely ignore the touch, or worse, they become uncomfortable and stiffen up. They might not know how to respond. So they do nothing at all, thinking it's not a big deal. But the truth is, this kind of physical contact is her way of connecting with you. When you react poorly by pulling away or acting awkward, it can create distance and kill the chemistry. So how should you respond? The key is to stay cool and composed. If she touches your arm, lightly touch her back. Let her know that the connection is mutual without making it awkward or overdone. This isn't about escalating things right away. It's about showing that you're open and comfortable with the subtle intimacy she's initiating. By doing this, you're reaffirming that you're both in tune with each other. And don't overthink it. It's a natural human instinct to crave that kind of physical connection. When you respond with ease, it signals confidence and comfort with yourself. Traits that are always attractive, but if you start to overanalyze it or make it seem like a big deal, you're introducing unnecessary tension into the interaction. Key takeaway: when a younger woman touches you, it's not just about physical attraction, it's about building a connection. Respond with ease and confidence. A small, subtle touch can be an intimate and powerful way to strengthen the bond without pushing too hard. Don't shy away from it. Embrace the moment with comfort and grace. Number 6, they seek your approval through their actions. Have you ever noticed that a younger woman will sometimes make small gestures, decisions, or changes, and then subtly look to you for approval, whether it's wearing a new outfit, trying out a new hairstyle, or sharing a project she's working on? These actions are all ways of testing how you'll respond. It's not about needing your approval for validation. It's about seeing if you notice, appreciate, or respect what she's putting out into the world. In a way, it's her way of saying, do you see me and what do you think? Now, the mistake many men make is to overlook these moments, or even worse, respond with indifference. It could be something as simple as her showing you a new outfit, and instead of giving her a genuine compliment or acknowledging her effort, you just nod and move on. When you do this, you miss an opportunity to reinforce that deeper connection she's trying to build with you. She's looking for recognition, not just for the sake of vanity, but because she values your opinion and wants to know you're paying attention. The better approach: take the time to acknowledge her actions. If she's wearing something new, say, that looks great on you, you've really got a way of pulling off that style. If she's showing you something she's proud of, whether it's a project at work or a personal achievement, be specific about what you admire. I can tell you, put a lot of thought into this. It's impressive. By responding in this way, you're not only making her feel seen, but you're also subtly reinforcing that you appreciate her efforts. Why does this matter? When a woman feels that you notice and approve of her actions, it deepens the emotional connection. It's not just about the compliment, it's about showing that you respect her choices and acknowledge her individuality. This builds trust and increases attraction in a way that's more meaningful than surface-level compliments or praise. Key takeaway: when a younger woman seeks your approval through her actions, don't dismiss it. Acknowledge her efforts with specific compliments and show genuine interest. It's an opportunity to deepen your connection and show her that you value her individuality and confidence. Number 7, they playfully challenge you to see how you'll react. One of the most intriguing things that younger women do when they're attracted to an older man is to playfully challenge him. It's not about being confrontational or disrespectful. It's a way for them to test your confidence, your composure, and your ability to handle a bit of fun tension. You might find her teasing you, throwing out a playful bet, or even lightly disagreeing with something you said. It's her way of seeing how you'll respond. So why do they do this? It's a way of gauging how you handle pressure and unpredictability. Women often find that a man's reaction in these small moments speaks volumes about his character. Are you going to get defensive, or will you handle it with humor and confidence, showing that you're comfortable with a little playful back and forth? The mistake many men make here is they either overreact or back down. They get defensive, thinking she's trying to challenge their authority or make them look bad. Alternatively, they might back off entirely, feeling awkward or unsure of how to respond. But this is exactly where you have the chance to shine. The best way to handle these playful challenges is with calm, cool confidence. Instead of taking the bait and reacting with defensiveness, try responding with humor or light teasing of your own. If she challenges you on something, for example, you could say, okay, let's see if you're right, but prepare to be amazed, play along and make it fun. This shows that you're not only confident, but that you can handle a bit of playful energy without letting it rattle you. By keeping your cool and engaging in a bit of playful banter, you're showing her that you're secure and that you can take things lightly. And believe me, this builds attraction. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their skin, especially in situations that require a little light-hearted resilience. Key takeaway: when a younger woman challenges you playfully, it's not a test, it's a chance for you to show your confidence and ease. Respond with humor. Don't get defensive and play along. It strengthens your bond and proves that you can handle anything with charm and composure. Bonus point: younger women often show interest in indirect, subtle ways. Here's the kicker: younger women often won't be upfront with their interest. They don't shout it from the rooftops or make bold declarations like, "I'm attracted to you." Instead, they'll show their interest in small, almost imperceptible ways. It could be the way she lingers a little longer around you, or how she makes sure to keep the conversation going when it naturally could have ended. These subtle behaviors are a huge tell that she's not just being polite, she's interested and she's testing the waters without laying all her cards on the table. What's often misunderstood here is how easily these signals can be missed. Men tend to look for direct, obvious signs of attraction like flirting compliments or clear body language, but with younger women the signs are often more nuanced. Maybe she'll find reasons to touch her hair when you're talking, or perhaps she laughs a little too hard at your jokes. It's not exaggerated, it's natural, but it's her way of showing that she's engaged and enjoying the interaction more than what appears on the surface. The biggest mistake here is dismissing these signs as just being friendly or coincidental. When you fail to acknowledge them, you miss an opportunity to build a deeper connection. Instead, take note of how she behaves, her body language, the little things she says, or how she reacts to your presence. These are all pieces of the puzzle that reveal her feelings to respond effectively. Don't overthink it, just mirror the energy. If she's giving off subtle signs of interest, acknowledge them with your own subtle shifts. Let her know you're picking up what she's putting down without being overt about it. Respond with a smile. Keep the conversation flowing and don't shy away from her attention. By doing this, you're creating a safe space where she can feel comfortable expressing herself further. Key takeaway: younger women often show interest in indirect, subtle ways. Pay attention to the small things she does, how she lingers, her body language, and how she reacts to you. Recognizing and responding to these cues with your own subtle shifts can deepen your connection and keep the attraction growing without needing to be overt. Before we wrap up, make sure to check the links in the description for all the tips we discussed today. And as a small challenge, drop a simple goddess in the comments if you made it to the end of this video, just to show us that you're part of the real community here. As a thank you for sticking with us, here's your bonus point. Younger women are more likely to be attracted to you if you're comfortable with yourself. And yes, it's true. Self-confidence is often more attractive than your looks or your wealth. Make sure to like this video. If you found it helpful, subscribe for more videos on relationship style and self-improvement. And don't forget to share this video with someone who could use this information. Thanks for watching, and check out the recommended video on your screen. Now we'll see you